And that's new YouTube. It's your man Joe Page coming to you live on YouTube. Well, it has been confirmed that UFC 249, which was supposed to happen in a couple of weeks in April, has been canceled. As you know, bald-headed evil Mr. Clean Dana White has been trying to find a place to hold the event. Is you know, is the main event is Tony Ferguson versus the UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov. Now, this is supposed to be the fight of the century. As you know, they've been like trying to find, if it's the whole, you know what came up, like I said, you know what happened, has come up. They've been trying to find a venue for this fight. They wanted to do it in New York, but New York is very under tight. They're trying about doing it over in around Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi. They're not doing it. I think at one point you think about doing it out in a boat in the middle of the ocean. They're not gonna, you know, even though there's international waters, there's no law out that way. They're not going to do it because the fact is they're not going to find nobody who will let them have a boat and put out in the middle of the water. So my guess, we will not see this fight till maybe June, July, or August. You know, and I know Dana White. He's about the dollar. I know he's somewhere crying in a ring girl's arms about losing, not missing this fight. But here's the truth is, for us who are family of the CS Combat Sports, the fight we really wanted to see, that really made matter to us, was Rose Namajunas versus Jessica Andrade. As you remember, they both are former strawweight champions. Andrade beat Rose for the title last year, and with a pretty much a slam on her head. And then before that, Rose beat Joanna Bojangles twice, when she beat her a couple years ago. Just about almost 2 years ago, when she beat her for the title, right, making her tap out, and then going to a full decision defending her title. And as we all know, what happened to Jessica Andrade when she lost the title to Weili Zhang. But this is a fight I think we at CS Combat Sports, we want to see. I mean, yes, some people want to see the Tony versus Khabib, but we want to see this because you know what? Everybody's on Thug Rose neck because she turned down the fight. But here's the thing about Rose. Rose, she's a delicate person. I'm gonna say this. I'm truthfully. She's a tough fighter, but in personality-wise, she's delicate. And that fight kind of took a piece out of her. And then I think she just wanted to get herself together. I know people talk about, she stuck the fade. If she stuck the fade, she stuck the fade. But you know what? She wanted to give herself time. Instead of fighting Zhang, she wanted to avenge that loss. Now, I respect that. You want to avenge your loss. That's the problem with fighters nowadays. This is one thing that will make female fighting great when you have these rivalries. I can see maybe in the future a third Andrade versus Rose fight. 1-1, and they want to break the tie. And that's the thing with even in boxing, they don't even have that anymore. You don't have those. Right now, like you said, like I say, Rose is 2-0 over Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And it's possibly, if Rose loses this fight, there's talk about maybe pushing for Joanna versus Weili 2. Because some people don't feel like, they don't want to see Jessica Andrade fight Weili Zhang. She's, like I said before, when she fought Weili, it was like a bull in the China. She fights like a bull in a China shop, and the China shop beat the bull. But like I said, I know a lot of people are disappointed. But you gotta give it time. I mean, we gotta sit out. Don't listen to the dumbass sitting in the White House talking about, let's go back to by Easter. No. Take your time, relax, heal. Let this thing run its course. Things will get better. You just gotta give it time. Don't try to rush it. That's the problem when you don't listen to people who don't have the education or the understanding how certain things work. Listen to people who know what they're saying. But like I said, it's kind of heartbreaking for a lot of us in CS Combat Sports. We want to see this fight happen, and I personally want to see Rose avenge a loss because she had Jessica beat. And like I said, Tony Khabib, this is going to be a good fight because you got a wrestler versus kind of pretty much a striker. I mean, some feel like that Tony could probably beat Khabib because Khabib doesn't have great striking ability. He's a good wrestler, but striking's not as strong compared to Tony. He really, his last fight, he really put a hammer on Cowboy Cerrone. But like I said, we just give us time. Time will fly, and it'll probably be, like I said, possibly June or July when we officially see this fight. So just chill out, everybody. Just relax. The man GP coming to you live Like, subscribe. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.